Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a speed build of a modern hideaway house. Now, this is actually a collab and part of my Build Me series. I haven't formally made a Build Me series playlist or thumbnail or anything like that, but basically it's a spin-off of my Furnish Me series where instead of me furnishing a house that you guys built, I build a house and you guys furnish it. So this is with Dylan Sims. He basically told me he wanted a modern house for a couple and maybe some children. So I went a little more, in my opinion, ultra modern. I don't know how cozy this would be for toddlers, but I don't know. I'm curious to see how he furnishes it and does the landscaping. Now, normally when I do this, I will do the landscaping and the floor plan for the person who's going to be furnishing. But Dylan suggested or requested that I do not touch the landscaping and do the floor plan. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he did say he could do the floor plan. So it's just the landscaping I didn't do, which was a little bit weird. But you can probably tell from the thumbnail, it just doesn't feel like a complete home. I feel like the landscaping really brings the house to life, the trees and the flowers and the pathways and things like that I used to never do when I used to build Sims houses. I'm surprised I even worried about exterior wallpaper, wall coverings, because I would not do the landscaping at all whatsoever when I first started playing the game. And now it's actually one of my favorite things to do. Surprise, surprise. So it was a little weird not being able to do that in this one, but I know Dylan's going to do an amazing job. So I will make sure to link his video and his channel in the description so you guys can go see what he did with it. But since I didn't have to worry about landscaping, I figured I could get a little bit more creative with the actual shape of the house. And I, for a while, was looking at photos of houses off of Google or design apps on my phone and things like that for inspiration. And when I say inspiration, I was literally copying the photo to practice building and to learn different shapes of houses and things like that. And I'm by no means an expert or anything now, but I feel comfortable enough that I can come up with a shape of a house without having to refer to a photo, especially if I'm feeling creative like I was when I built this. So I am proud of myself for that. I feel like this was really fun, and I almost wish I could have furnished it myself, which, a funny story, I'll probably tell it again in another video, but basically for this series, sometimes I'll build a house for someone and then I'll love it so much that I'll furnish it myself. So I'm probably going to talk about that actually a lot in the next few videos over the next couple weeks, because I, not for this one, but for another Build Me series I'm doing with someone else that I'll introduce her when the video actually comes out. I built her a house, okay? I sent it to her, and she said it was a little bit too big, so I was like, okay, I'll furnish it myself, which I actually wanted to furnish it myself anyway, so that was a good thing. And then I built her another house, and before I sent it to her, I decided I wanted to furnish that one too, so then I built her a third one. And then I decided I wanted to furnish that one too. I know, I'm crazy, right? So I think it was the fourth or fifth house I finally sent her, and I was like, here, furnish it. And I kind of wish I could furnish that one too, but I resisted the urge. And with this one, I sort of had the urge again, but being able to at least do the floor plan for Dylan satisfied that just a tiny bit. But I think this one would be so fun to furnish because it's just a little bit different. It's definitely different than what I normally build. This part right here is actually the master suite, which you have to go to from the outside of the home, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I don't know, sometimes interesting architecture like that, to me at least, is very intriguing, especially those billionaire mansions that are up on the hills in Spain. I don't know, are there hills in Spain? And the middle of nowhere like this, a hideaway where it's these beautiful, grand, luxurious homes, and they have different houses on the property. So a guest room might be its own separate structure, and the master bedroom might have its own separate entrance. And yeah, I imagine in those types of areas, it's just beautiful all the time and doesn't rain. In California, pretty much it never rains. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of where I got the inspiration from. But those types of houses are usually, the ones I'm thinking of that I've seen in house hunting series, are usually much more big and luxurious than this. And they just have a whole compound of houses on a property and little hideaways. And I don't know, oh, I wish I could show you a picture or something of what I'm thinking about, but I love interesting architectural structures like that. So weird or not, you have to go to the outside to get to this home or to get to this bedroom. And I was playing more with the concept of using fencing as trim and trellises and things like that. Like, I make trellises like this quite often, like the little slanty parts on top of the roofs, usually a little bit more intricate than just a couple of like rectangles. I have done that before, but I haven't really played way too much with fencing as actual trim around the house. So I did a little bit of that over by the stairs, and I think I play with it a bit more on these roofs. I used half walls instead of traditional roofing just because, well, at least on the two parts that were higher than the rest of the house, because I feel like all the roofs that we have aren't really super modern. I feel like they're way more traditional. And even though we have the new tools where we can sort of manipulate the shape, for me at least, I always sort of end up creating a traditional looking roof. So the kind of square ones in the middle aren't too bad, and the slanty ones, I can't think of what they're called, those are okay for modern houses too. But other than that, I kind of like using the half wall or just a completely flat roof, or the dance floor, which I actually end up using at the very end of this video. So you'll see that pretty soon. It's a pretty short video. But yeah, I had fun with this one is what I'm trying to say. It was more visually interesting than what I would normally do. So it was a little bit hard handing it off to Dylan to furnish for me. A little bit hard. I'm sure he's going to do a great job because he's really good at furnishing. Like, he blows me out of the water. He thinks that I'm such a great builder, but oh my gosh, his furnishing is amazing. So Dylan, give yourself more credit. You are going to be better than me, if not already. You might already be better than me at furnishing. But yeah, it was so hard not to do the landscaping, but I probably would have done something very minimal anyways. And the only other thing that I don't know if I like that I did, and you can kind of sort of see it here, is the pool doesn't really have an entrance from the inside. Again, you have to kind of go outside and around to get into the pool, which I sort of like because you can see it from the inside. It's a feature from the living room. You can just sit in the living room and watch people swim. That sounded creepy. You can just look at the relaxing water. I don't know. I'm more of a hot tub girl. Maybe I should put a hot tub in there, but pools are beautiful too. Like, I don't know if I wonder if pool maintenance, some people say hot tub maintenance is actually harder than pool maintenance because with a hot tub, you have to make sure the pH levels and everything are balanced. But I've had plenty of hot tubs to where I pretty much know how to take care of them without having to go out of my way to learn anything. You could buy testing strips and the right chemicals, and it's pretty easy to balance a hot tub out. I don't know what a pool entails as far as upkeep, but I feel like it would be too much for me to want to do. Like, I'm trying to imagine cleaning leaves out of pools or something. That wouldn't be fun. At least hot tubs have a cover and you just cover them up and forget about them. Well, not forget about them, because when I have a hot tub, I use it every single day. But I don't know. I still think a pool would be nice. I don't know if I'll ever have one, though. I used to have grand dreams of having a big mansion and being rich and having a big, beautiful house. And now, honestly, I just want a tiny home with a hot tub. Just a little tiny home with a hot tub or a jetted tub, and I would be super happy. Yeah, my dreams have changed. I don't know what my dreams are anymore. Kind of a weird subject to tackle at the very end of a video, but yeah, I don't know. My dreams used to be very luxurious. I wanted everything, and now I'm just like, I just want to pay my bills and be happy. That's my dream now. I don't think I would, this isn't even a huge house, but I don't think I would want a house like this big for myself. I would just want, like I said, a little tiny house. Tiny house, big enough for me and my cats. Maybe they get their own loft with their own cat toys and cat trees. I'm going to build a tiny house for cats. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know when that will come out, but that's what I'm going to do in one of my next videos. A tiny house for me and my cats. That's the dream. That's the new dream for me. So anyways, now I'm playing with the pool, and I don't know, usually pools are like crystal, pools are crystal clear and really pretty in my opinion. But I wanted to play with a bit more of the darker shades. I feel like it made the water look more turquoise, if that's even possible. But I went with more of a darker covering around the pool interior walls and the pool floor thing. Yeah, here's the dance floor roof I was talking about. I should have put it on the other side too, but I don't know why I did it that way. I guess that room over there was too small to put stairs going up, so I decided to just make it double high with the big skylight. Is that what they are called? A skylight ceiling? And it didn't really make sense to do that in the master bedroom. Plus, I don't know, that would be kind of annoying. All that light. I don't know if I would actually like that. I prefer basement bedrooms. Okay, that sounded weird too. Anyway, screenshots, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. I post Sims videos all the time. And don't forget to check out Dylan's channel to see what he did with this build. I can't wait to see. We're going to find out at the same time. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! There's a few more seconds left because, you know, there's the floor plan. Okay, there you go. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.